Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Global Rescue. When we last left off, we had just installed this mod, this CADSoft mod, that kind of just gives us way more quality of life improvements into the game. I do know that this month of August, the game will be getting another major update where we get like an incident command truck. And that way I don't have to jump like from call to call to keep assigning units tasks. The incident command will do that for me automatically. So very much looking forward to that update. I don't know when that's coming out, but we'll keep an eye out for it. Without further ado, let's just dive into things here. It looks like we have illegal street racing over here. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna do a minor police response. We'll get car 5-2, car 3-2 over to this here. Do we not have enough? I feel like we should have more police units. I don't know why we're... Well, I guess, you know what? They can just kind of drive up... What is this? Belmont Ave fairly quickly. So, let's see. They are going a little slow. I'm gonna have... Oh, they're going a different way. Okay.
A caller has reported a noise disturbance. The situation must be assessed on-site and de-escalated if necessary. Location, Central Street.
Alright, I'm gonna do a minor police response for this one as well. Let's jump over there, though. It is right down by the, I believe this is called the Water Shop Ponds down here. So it's kind of like in a little bit of a dead zone, but not terribly. Let's go back over to the street racing. Yeah, I guess, you know what? Having these units dispatched actually kind of worked out. They're like right neck and neck. I think car 5 will get there before car 3, but not an issue there. We do have another task that was started off screen. I do have a SWAT vehicle coming down for that. I did... Oh. We have a little bit of a stutter there. All right, let's see. Drunk people riot at the... See, here's the thing.
Drunk people are rioting at a train station. The situation must be de-escalated, and the perpetrators must be arrested. Location, Springfield Union Station.
Yeah, I'm gonna have an active threat for this. Give me a, sprinter. Oh, whoops, hold on. Drunk people at the station. Give me a sprinter, and I'll take another ambulance as well. Let's jump back over here, because car 5-2 is here. Car 3-2 is here as well.
The situation escalated and a person was injured.
Oh. Here? Oh, geez. Okay. Let's see. Noise disturbance. Give me a sprinter and an ambulance, please. Let's jump over to the additional task. So, here's the thing. Here's what I'm thinking. I think we should get a second SWAT unit out of base 1 because we're constantly getting these like high security court proceedings, you know, and protections out of the base. And as you can see, hold on, let's arrest the perps over here. Noise disturbance. Okay, let's resolve the noise disturbance. Car 2-4, where are you at? You're coming out of base 2. Are you... Okay, there you are. Let's start questioning witnesses as well.
The drivers has been successfully arrested.
Alright, let's question the witnesses here, and then we'll do a prison transport. I think we can do all 3 in these 2 cars, but we will see.
Witnesses
Transport.
have been successfully interviewed.
Perfect. Okay. Let's jump over here. Let's get the perp arrested. I do have a SWAT car coming just in case.
And appropriate measures were taken.
Burglary. Okay. Let's do active threat over here as well.
Drunk people riot at the station and is awaiting instructions.
All right, let's assess the damage.
A burglary has been reported in a residential building. The suspected perpetrator is still in the area around the building. Location, Malden Street.
All right, beautiful. Okay, so SWAT 4-1, thanks
Several
for
residents
coming out,
witnessed the
but
incident and should be
I guess you
interviewed.
weren't really needed for that one. We do have these. See, it took forever.
vandals
We
have
need
been
like
caught.
another base like right over here, or at least like a little satellite base or something. We have this. I'm gonna have these guys head over here for that. And then where is the burglary? Okay, we've got these units coming. Ambulance, injured person. Do I have units coming over here? I do. Perfect. And then I should have some units coming out from here. Yeah, there they are. They're taking their sweet, sweet time. Let's see. These guys are really tired as it is, so I don't think it'll hurt if we get another SWAT vehicle for this base. I also think we should probably... I mean, all of these beds are taken up,
The injured
so
person has received medical treatment.
we've got the money. Let's just go ahead and expand the bedroom ever so lightly here. Oh, whoops. Okay, hold on. Get rid of that. There we go. And then, how do we want to do this? I guess so. I guess this works for now. We'll double the capacity for now, and then we'll see. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have enough spaces for another SWAT vehicle. So let's just go ahead and do that right off the bat. And then, oop, hold on. Let's get employees back for base 1. Let's get, ooh, slim pickings here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Hold on. All right, let's question witnesses, and you can arrest the
The
perp.
train collided with a tree trunk at full speed.
Lovely.
First, stop all train traffic and close the railway line.
All right, I need
Location, Lyman
police, technical, and
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
give me some
The
more
witness statements were recorded.
units as well. How many engines do I have? Just one? Give me another engine as well, please. And then burglary. How we doing over here?
Car 2-1 has arrived at burglary
Transport
in
to
a
prison,
residential
and you
building
guys can
and is awaiting instructions.
do that. We've got another call coming in. What is it? Call incoming. Let's see what it is. Come on. I think we need some more dispatchers as well. So I'm gonna jump back over to the base 1. Let's see. Base 1. Employees. Control center. Give me like 2 more, because we're always needing people. Yeah, there you go. Can you answer the call that's just being held, please? Alright, let's see. Oh, that's a
A fire
doozy.
accompanied by heavy smoke in an underground parking garage was reported.
Tell you what.
Location, Long Hill Street.
Get me a truck. Okay, we do have a truck
A
headed
person is
there.
missing in the rear area of the underground
Give me
parking
a
garage.
sprinter
Visibility is
as
severely
well,
restricted.
please. And then let's hop down here. Let's close the
Car 1-3
railway.
has arrived at train collides with tree trunk and is awaiting instructions.
All right, an oil spill on the road. Goodness, give
A slippery
me...
surface caused by an oil spill was reported at an intersection.
And you know what? Give me a
Location,
car for that
Orange
too,
Street.
please. All right, how we doing? Let's secure the accident scene.
Secure the accident site and get an overview of the situation.
All right, I think we've got enough units on this call.
Bystanders gather at the scene of the accident. Control the crowd and ensure that rescue operations are not hindered.
All right, let's just do a rapid evac.
Car 1-2 has arrived.
We do
at
have a
additional
fire.
task and is awaiting instructions.
Oh, thanks. All right, let's jump back over here.
The train is damaged. Decide whether to prepare technical rescue or evacuate the passengers immediately. Technical rescue takes longer, while immediate evacuation carries a higher risk of injury.
All right, we have seriously injured people. All right, we've got units
Fuel
over
tank was
here.
damaged
Let's.
during the rescue operation. The leaking fuel ignited.
So unfortunate. Okay, we have an injured person on a playground.
Assigned emergency
When did that
services
come
cannot
in?
Complete the task, extinguish fire, and are waiting for new instructions.
All right, let's jump back over here. We're good. Oil
A child
spill.
has injured themselves while playing on the playground.
Unfortunate.
The parents are worried
Okay.
and need medical assistance. Location: Westminster
We have
Street.
4 seriously injured people. Tell you what, train collides. Give me
The crowd was
another
successfully brought under control.
rescue ambulance, please.
Several people with minor injuries were rescued from the train.
Extinguish fire, and then I need you. Actually, can you find the missing
Several
person,
seriously
please?
injured people were rescued from the train.
All right, we're working on it. Emergency transport. How
The
many?
vehicle has caught fire.
Just one?
Fire must be brought under control and
Okay, we're
prevented
good.
from spreading.
We're good. Let's jump over here. How we doing? Let's
spill has been
ventilate the
successfully cleaned up.
building. Ventilate building. Injured person.
The injured have received medical treatment.
How we doing over here? Sprinter's already here. All right, rescue 6-1
One person needs to be
is
taken to the hospital.
coming all the way from up here. Yikes. Okay.
Smoke is spreading into the stairwell. Initiate ventilation measures to prevent further smoke.
Oh,
filling the
we
building.
already are, baby girl. We are like so on it. All right.
The missing person was found and brought out of the underground parking garage. There is suspicion of smoke inhalation.
All right. Are we doing? What do we need? Okay, I was gonna say, what do we need here? All right. So we're set there.
The
Let's
situation
look
was
at
brought
our
under control.
evaluation just to get. Wow. Condition of the fleet is
Sprinter 2-1
really high.
has arrived and
Employee
injury on the
satisfaction
playground
definitely
and is
needed
awaiting
some work.
instructions.
The
The injured person has received medical treatment.
How did I not have? I had a way closer unit. Can you head out and rescue 6-1? You can go back to base. Go back to your area. Why didn't we pull from base 2 for that? That seems like a miss on our part. Or actually on, hate to say it, not to throw them under the bus, but CADSoft's part. No wonder Sprinter 2-1 was like on it. They were like right there. Yeah, that was a little bit of a miss, unfortunately.
Roof tiles are threatening to fall onto the street from a residential building. Eliminate the hazard as quickly as possible. Location: Tyler Street.
All right, we are gonna jump over to Tyler Street for some loose roof tiles. That's always a fun one. I have sent a police car just in case. As we know, people love to actually, no, this isn't a tree down, is it? But there's always some sort of damage that needs to be assessed when there's roof tiles or a tree down or, you know, something of the sort. I do know in real life, this area, Springfield, the whole city, I guess, just experienced a macro burst, which there's obviously like micro bursts that do like pretty decent damage. But it's just kind of like in a small area, I think within 2 miles. Springfield just had a macro burst, and it was, I want to say 3+ miles, and a lot of damage everywhere. Lots of like trees on cars and all of that fun stuff. So that kind of is a little too close to real life.
Has been reported in a laboratory.
Uh-oh.
Several people from the affected laboratory need to be rescued.
Give me a structure
Location:
fire.
International College.
And then we have some injuries, so I'm going to send some ambulances.
The building must be evacuated completely.
And then, yeah, we've got car 24 going as well. So we have a
The
decent...
gas leak must be shut off.
Okay. Yeah, base 2 is emptying out, it
The hazard
seems.
has been eliminated.
But we should have some... I guess we don't have units coming. Do we have a truck coming for this? Oh, truck 6-1. Okay, so we do have a truck coming from base 6, which makes sense. Where is this laboratory? AIC? Yeah, AIC. Okay. Let's turn off the gas first and foremost. And then I'll get responding units to continue
Car 43
evacuations.
has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Evacuate the building. Can you do that? Yeah, I guess you
The gas
can.
was turned off.
All right. Let's rescue the people.
Car
Rescue the
41 has
people.
arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
All right. Hold on. Lemonade stand. I hate this
We
one.
received a call about a child selling lemonade on the side of the road.
I should call in the
Verify that they
SWAT
have a
team for
permit
that
to do
one.
so. Location: Wilbraham Road.
And this is why, like, kids don't go outside anymore. I remember having, like, a lemonade stand with my best friend, who also lived next door, like, at least every other weekend for, like, a couple of summers when we were kids. Never had a permit. And you know
Several of the
what?
people rescued were seriously injured.
Minor injuries, and you deal with the
There has been an
injured.
explosion, and a large fire
Oh!
has broken out.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate. There's been an
Several
explosion,
people
but
sustained minor
yikes.
injuries in the explosion.
All right. Injured person.
The persons have received medical treatment.
All right, we're working on it. We're working on it. Okay, the fire's out.
The fire has been successfully
We're
extinguished.
still working on evacuating the building, it seems, and injured person. Let's see. Check for the permit. And then,
An
yep,
adult
we
was
need...
shouting at the child. De-escalate the situation.
That's crazy. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Why are
The
we
injured have
shouting
received
at a
medical
child?
treatment. One
Goodness.
person needs
All
to
right.
be taken to the hospital.
Emergency transport. And then...
The child
That
does
clears.
possess a permit to sell goods. Choose what should be done.
Okay. Let's
building has been
let's
evacuated.
de-escalate the situation first of all. Can I get a second unit up here actually? Give me car 6-1. And then
There is
kitchen
a fire in
fire.
the kitchen of an apartment building. The stairwell is filled with smoke, and
All
one
right.
person is missing.
Uh-oh.
Location: Norfolk Street.
We've got units responding. No need to worry.
There are still some residents trapped above the apartment where the fire broke out who need to be evacuated.
Let's see. We're de-escalating the situation. I need
Explore the surroundings and provide
police
feedback
over
to the
here.
control center.
car 6-1. Where are you at? Okay, you're going. I was going to say, we've got a minute left. I think we will... Yeah, we'll have enough. It's going like 2%. I'm going to leave with a warning. There's no way... First of all, I'm not arresting the kid. And I'm not even going to find them.
The adult has been removed from the situation.
You know what? I'm going to go the extra mile. Let's buy some lemonade and then leave. That's crazy. Oh, that's a whole... It needs to be processed. Okay. All right, let's get this fire out. Let's do some firefighting, and then Truck 6-1 can do exploration when they get there. I don't have a sprint vehicle. You know what? Give me a sprint for this one, please. And then Truck 6-1.
The fire has been extinguished. Begin investigating the cause of the fire.
Let's investigate, and then you do evacuation, please. And then while we're waiting, I do have... You can't do
Assigned
evacuation?
emergency services cannot complete the task. Evacuation of residents.
All right,
and
so
are
I
waiting
guess
for new
you do
instructions.
some exploration, and...
A group of
All right,
workers is
person
gathered.
rescue, person rescue. Tell you what, can I get another police car over here, please?
There is still one person inside the apartment.
Give me car 6-2, please. I need you
The
to
rescued person requires urgent medical attention.
deal with the spectators. Truck 6-1. I don't know. Injured person? I don't think you can deal with injured people. Yeah, so what are you...
Assigned
Evacuation?
emergency services cannot complete the task. Injured person.
Uh-oh.
Waiting for new instructions.
All right, hold on. Structure fire. And then give me an additional engine out there and a sprinter.
The fuel pumps should be cooled to prevent an explosion. Location, Shell.
All right, let's see.
There are still several people in the gas station shop who need to be rescued.
All right, hold on. No, I need to go over here, jump over
The danger zone
here.
must be completely cleared.
All right, we're clearing this. We're clearing
The
that.
person has received medical treatment.
Beautiful. Let's see. This is out
The
of
residents were successfully evacuated.
base 3. Yeah, that checks. Anyone
The
coming
crowd
from
was
base
successfully
5? Yep.
brought under control.
All right, very good. Let's see. How we looking down here? Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a doozy down here, that's for sure. How many research points do we have? 141, and we need 200? I don't think we'll be getting it this episode, although we're not too far into the episode, so maybe. Maybe if we grind a little, we can get it for this episode. Yeah, let's see. All right, I need you to rescue people. And then can
A
you
group of onlookers
cool the
gathered at
fuel
the scene.
pumps? You do traffic closure. I need you to extinguish the fire. And then car 52. Oh, okay.
The fuel
Extinguish
pumps were cooled
fire.
to prevent an explosion.
And then car 52, I'm going to need you to deal with spectators as well. All right, let's see.
Witnesses should be questioned about the cause of the fire.
Crowd control.
The fire in the gas station
Injured
shop was
person.
successfully extinguished. The damage
Injured
must be reported.
person. Crowd control, and then we'll get that sorted in a
Several
second.
rescued persons
We do have an
required medical
additional
attention.
task. What is it? We'll just send a car here. Gas station
person with
fire.
minor
Tell you
injuries
what,
was
give me another ambulance. I don't think we need another
The
sprint.
danger zone has been cleared.
And then we have a shooting. Ay, okay. Okay, give me a couple
caller
cars for
reported hearing
this.
multiple
A
gunshots
sprinter,
nearby.
an
Dispatch
ambulance.
officers to investigate the scene. Location, Longfellow Terrace.
All right.
The crowd was successfully brought under
Let's
control.
see.
The injured have received medical treatment.
Let's do rescued person with
people need to be
minor
taken to the
injuries. All right. Do I have another ambulance coming? I do, thankfully. Okay. Let's assess the damage next. What ambulance do we have coming? 5-1? And where are they at? They're coming. Okay. Damage has been assessed. Let's...
The rescued person, who was
Question.
slightly injured, received medical attention.
All right. Emergency transport. And then ambulance 5-1, when they arrive, they can do an emergency transport. All right, let's see what we've got going on down here. We do have police cars pulling up shortly, I believe. Maybe. Yeah, there they are. Let's check the situation. Hopefully these guys stage. All right, and then car 5-3's coming in as well. Let's see.
The
All
police
good?
investigation has revealed the use of fireworks. No shots were fired.
Of course. Fireworks or gunshots. A fun game that all of the people love to play every summer. All right, so let's see. 5-1, we just
Attention,
need
New Year's
you...
Eve. There will be
Oh,
more
it's New Year's
noise,
Eve. No
alcohol,
wonder.
illegal
That's why.
fireworks, and escalations.
Okay, all right. That checks. All right, let's do emergency transport. We'll clear out this call. And then do we have units here yet? We will shortly. I have a feeling this is where our lull is going to be. Let's open up our evaluation. We've just got money on money, so we're chilling there. All right, we'll pick back up in a second.
A person experiencing a heart attack was reported. Location, Massachusetts Avenue.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's get some units over there. Sprinter. I'm gonna have a truck join you over there as well, just in case. And then this is getting taken care of over here. Let's see, where are they coming from? Base 6? I guess that makes sense. Are they? Yeah, they're going. We've got a brawl at a bus stop.
A physical
Lovely.
altercation between
Okay.
several persons was reported. Location, berth 14.
All right, I'm gonna have these units head down there. Give me a sprint unit as well, just in case someone gets like seriously injured. And then let's see. Let's jump back over to heart attack. They are making their way, but let's go down to the bus stop brawl. All right, we'll check back on that one in a second. Let's see what we've got going on over here. These guys are taking their sweet time.
A truck has caught fire at a construction site. Secure the scene and provide assistance to any injured people. Location, Morris Street.
All right, let's assign a structure fire for this call, even though it's not technically a structure fire. It gets us an ambulance, 2 engines, a truck, and a police car. I don't think we'll need a sprint unit for this. Yeah, I think we're good for now on that one. We do have units pulling up to the heart attack on Massachusetts Avenue, Mass Ave. So let's treat unconscious person. How's the bus stop? All right, we've got cars pulling up here. Let's break up the brawl. Hopefully no one gets injured. Ambulance 4-3, you're coming from pretty far. We didn't have any ambulances for base 1. We're good here?
The brawl was successfully brought to an end.
All right, we've got some parking offenses for Westview Street, so we'll sign 2 cars there. How's our heart attack looking? Yeah, let's get them
The person was
transported.
given medical treatment.
Burning truck, we've got units
One
pulling
person
up
needs to be
here.
taken to the hospital.
Let's see. And it is at a construction site, which is pretty good.
A tree has caught fire and must be extinguished quickly before the fire spreads. Location, Pearl Street.
All right, I'm just gonna manually assign some units for this one, and then we'll check on that in a second. All right, let's head over to Pearl Street. Oh, it's right by base 1. Okay.
The fire has been successfully extinguished.
All right, awesome. No need for any further units for that one. Let's head over to Burning Tree. Let's extinguish that fire. And then truck 1-1, we'll see. I don't think yeah, you're not needed as of right now, but we'll see. What do we have? Smoke detector triggered. Let's give this a structure
Smoke
fire
detector has reported the development
as
of smoke.
well.
It must be checked whether a fire has broken out. Location, Tyler Street.
All right, but I can check for you right
fire has
now.
been successfully
Let's see.
extinguished.
I don't see any smoke or fire, but I have a feeling sometimes these things crop up when units arrive. So I have assigned a like a burst alarm structure fire. We've got a truck, an engine. We should have 2 engines. No? We have engine 2-1 and engine 2-2. Where's 2-2 coming from? Were they on another call? Or are they just like right next to each other? Huh. We'll have to see where engine 2-2 is in a second here. Engine, okay, let's see. Let's check the situation out. Oh, everyone can check the. Oh, okay, we've got a good one.
And must be extinguished.
All right, engine 2-2, where are you at? No, like actually though.
A crowd of
Oh,
people has
engine
formed
2-2.
around the burning building.
I have no idea where they were. Rescue from height. I'm glad we assigned
Residents are still
someone.
in the house and have to be
Or
rescued
assigned a
via
truck, I
window
should
using a
say.
ladder.
All right, let's see.
The fire has been successfully extinguished, but the emergency services on site suspect arson. After questioning witnesses, suspects have to be arrested.
All right, tell you what, give me
The
another
residents were successfully
car
evacuated.
down here, please. I'll take car 2-3. Let's head over to the additional
Car 4-4 has
task.
arrived at additional task
Yep.
and is awaiting instructions.
Thank you. Car 5-1, not even, kind of close. All right, what do we have here? Let's see. Yep, let's
Crowd
arrest
is
the
now at a
perp.
safe distance from the fire.
Perfect. All right, and we do have car 2-3 headed out. I'm not sure we'll need them, but just in case. We did get the fire knocked down, so we're all set there. Let's see. How'd those parking offense? Oh, we already took care of it. Okay. All right. Let's head back over here. And then we'll have to do a prison transport. And I'll have
The
car
perpetrator was
2-2.
successfully arrested.
Beautiful. All right, car 2-3, you can head back. Thanks.
Students report a suspicious person in the schoolyard.
Uh-oh.
The situation must be investigated. Location: South End Middle School.
Where? South End Middle School. I don't even think that's a real school. I mean, it could be. Let me... South End Middle School. On, where's this? Margaret Street? I'll have to look that up. Alright, person trapped in an elevator. That's always a good
A
one.
person is trapped in an elevator.
Tell you what.
Location:
Give
Hall of
me
Fame
an
entrance.
engine and a sprint unit. Just in case they have like a little panic attack in the elevator, which is totally acceptable. Why do we have SWAT 1-1 going to this? Why do we not have SWAT 4-1 going to the suspicious person? And then SWAT 1-1, I'm gonna return you to base.
A
That's
water
just...
pipe has burst in a residential building.
Oh,
Turn off the water and pump the basement dry.
all
Location:
right.
State Street.
Give me an engine and a car just in case. Right, let's see. Suspicious person. We might be able to just clear this up real quick. Let's see. Yep, looks like...
The suspicious person turned out to be an old man who had lost his way. The
Yeah,
emergency services escorted him off the premises.
that... Okay, maybe I've told this story before, but when I was in elementary school, I want to say second grade, my elementary school was like right next to a farm.
The elevator must be
And
taken out
yeah,
of service
panic
after the
attack. We
person
knew
has been freed.
we knew that was going to happen, but my elementary school was right next to a
rescued
farm,
person is
and it was
having a
like
panic
owned by
attack
like this
and needs to be
old
treated
guy,
by
like
emergency
such a
services.
nice, old farmer, whatever. And one day he was like
The
raking,
elevator
I
has been
guess.
taken out of service.
But it, I guess maybe looked like a gun. And this is like
Person has received medical
very
treatment.
early 2000s, not to date myself, but like before, like school shootings
Group towers
really
are
became like a
threatening
thing.
to fall onto the street from a
Um,
residential building.
And
Eliminate the hazard as quickly as possible.
they sent the
Location:
police over
Pasadena
there and
Street.
like scared the poor guy. I still remember like being out at recess, and like
water was
the poor
turned
guy just got like so scared, and he was just using like a metal rake. So I can understand how that can be a call that comes in. Let's see. Well, how many should we? Let's send 2 out just in case. Just in case. Let's go back over to here. We've got truck 3-1 headed over. Car 3-2. Let's see what we've got here. I feel like we really need an update for this game. Because I feel like we're getting a little
Neighbors report
too...
hearing cries for help coming from an elderly person in a nearby apartment. Speak with the caller and locate the apartment. Location: Brunswick Street.
I think things are getting a little too repetitive, so we need to pick up some new games, obviously. Let me know what you think down below, what we should play next. We're also doing Bowling Alley Simulator right now, which I'm getting, like, no views on it. And, like, I don't make these videos to get views. Like, I don't even make money on any of these videos. Like, I just kind of do it because I enjoy making videos. But I'm really enjoying Bowling Alley Simulator, and I feel like others would as well if they were to just give it a chance.
Threats from the defendant.
All right,
it has now been reported that the defendant is present at the lawyer's house.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
Check the situation. Location: Earl Street.
All right, what were we?
The hazard has been eliminated.
Helpless person. No, what was this? That's weird. Helpless person. Okay, we've got units coming down here for that. What SWAT do we have going? 3-1, perfect. Came out of the correct base this time. Ooh, DV. Give me.
Caller whispers that she is being threatened. Then the call is cut off. The situation needs to be assessed on site.
Yeah, give me a.
Locust Street.
Give me an active threat for that one as well. Let's head over here. Missing person. All right, helpless person in their apartment. Let's find the apartment. What other units do we have? Yeah, let's get police on it as well. Let's see, who else?
The door is locked and must be opened by the fire department using specialized equipment.
Not a problem. Let's get that door open. I'll have 5-2 help.
Witnesses claim to have seen the perpetrator on the property.
All right.
Locate him and make the arrest.
Search around the house. We'll have SWAT, and then 2-1 when they arrive, they can
The person found has sustained minor injuries from a fall,
other.
and also appears to be somewhat disoriented due to dehydration.
Not
They
a
require
problem.
Basic medical care.
All right, let's question witnesses, and then you arrest the
perpetrator has been
perp.
located and agreed to surrender. Make the arrest.
Kitchen fire. Uh-oh. All right, where is it? Bonneview Street. Let's
There is
see.
a
Let's
fire
give it
in
a
the kitchen
structure
of an apartment
fire.
building. The stairwell is filled with smoke.
Give
and one
me
person is missing. Location:
a
Bonneview
rescue
Street.
and a sprint.
There are still some residents trapped above the apartment where the fire broke out who need to be evacuated.
All right, I think we've got enough on that
Explore the
one.
surroundings and provide feedback to the control center. The witness statements were recorded.
All right, let's see. Kitchen
perpetrator
fire.
was
Okay, it's
successfully
right
arrested.
around the block, thankfully. So
The
we're
person has
good
received medical
there.
treatment.
Let's jump down here real quick. Yep, let's get that SWAT going.
The officers find an extremely aggressive attacker in the apartment. Special forces are needed.
All right, we do have an additional task. I'm just going to assign some units there real quick. But let's get over to the kitchen fire. I think we might have stacked this one a little too much, but we do have houses next to each other. I'm going to have you transport to prison. Let's jump back over here. Let's do some firefighting. Can 6-1, can you do exploration? You do firefighting. And then, ooh, let's see. We'll do evacuation as well in a second here. I could have probably
The fire has been
assigned
extinguished.
another.
Begin investigating the cause of the fire.
All right, let's do fire investigation and let's do evacuation while they do exploration. How many research points do we
The
have?
emergency
162.
services
That's too
cannot
bad.
complete the task, evacuation of residents, and are waiting for new instructions.
All right, you do exploration
A
then.
group of onlookers is gathered.
Person rescue.
There is
Person
still one
rescue.
inside the apartment.
Let's do
The rescued person requires
evacuation.
medical attention.
Injured person. Injured person. Evacuation.
Concerned residents reported cries for help coming from a neighboring apartment. Location: Wayne Street.
All right, let me get some units over there real
The assigned
quick.
emergency services cannot complete the task, evacuation of residents, and are waiting for new instructions.
All right. I think, yeah, this is looking good over here. let's jump to the additional task. Don't have units there yet. And then, tell you what, give me a car over here too, please.
One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
All right, emergency transport.
The crowd was successfully brought under control.
Should be good here. Beautiful.
The residents were successfully evacuated.
All right, we've got a sprint unit coming. We've got everything coming from base 5. All right, they're going, and we do have a police car coming. Perfect. All right, let's look at our evaluation. That kicks us up to 860. Do we still have... Oh. Let's just do a full repayment. I didn't realize we had that much in loans, and that'll help. Because this was... Yeah, I mean, it's still... Look at it. Look how quickly it drops. So we're still losing money, but it's fine. R16... Can you do a quick little check for me? And then, let's see. We'll go back over here. Let's find the apartment, or explore the location, I should say. And then we do have other units pulling up here shortly that can help with the exploration. Bing, bang, boom. Explore. Expired.
Cries for help from an apartment on the first upper floor were confirmed.
Let's break the door down.
Services must gain access to the apartment.
Break down. These can't break. Can they all break down the door? Hey.
Several
Okay.
people have reported a presumably intoxicated person on a park bench. The person appears confused and disoriented. Assess the situation and provide medical attention. Location: Stern Square.
Not a problem. All right, we've got an intox over here. I do have an ambulance responding as well, just in case. It looks like car 16 is going to be the first to arrive. We do have an ambulance coming from quarters 2 as well, I should say, not 2. Base 1. Let's see.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
Okay, tell you what, give me a
One person needs to be
give me a
taken to the
sprint unit
hospital.
as well. What do we have? Check fire extinguishers. Okay, give me an engine.
A person may
Person
have been
hit by a
from the
train.
The accident site must be examined as quickly as possible.
All right, give me some
Location,
cars,
Red Iron
and
Street.
then give me an MVC, I guess. Yeah, and tell you what, give me another ambulance just in case the train driver is injured. Ambulance 1-2, check out the situation. What do we have down here? A little emergency transport, so we can close that one up. All right, and then we've got units coming down here. I do need... Do I have a... I've got Sprint 4-1 coming. Okay. So we're good there. Sprinter 1-1 might be able to reassign here. Let's see. It totally depends. Okay, we've got to arrest the
patient has
perp.
become aggressive towards emergency services.
Alright, I'm gonna have Sprinter
and must
1-1
now be placed under arrest.
as like a supervisor. Just continue here.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Transport to prison. Sprint 1-1, can you go to person hit by a train? I don't think I got it in time. Alright, plane crash. Where are we out of? Looks like
A
base
small plane
5,
has
maybe?
crashed into a residential building. The building must be checked for injured people. Location:
Give me an
Dillon Street.
MCI and minor police. Ambulance.
There are 3 people on the plane
Engine.
that need to be
Tell you what,
rescued.
give me a truck and an additional engine, please. And then where's that out of? It looks like base 5. Let's see. Alright. Makes sense. Let's go back down to the person hit by a train. Let's check the situation, see what we've got real quick. Yeah, let's speed this up. What do we have? Alright.
The person was
Um,
hit by the train. Further
ooh,
action must be taken.
okay, cordon off the area. Ambulance.
Passengers and staff must be evacuated from the train.
Let's treat the bystander. I need you to recover the
A bystander
person.
who witnessed the accident requires emotional support.
Cordon off the area.
The
Bystander.
aircraft fuel tank has caught fire
Recover.
and needs to
Oh,
be extinguished.
okay. Hold on. Let's jump over here real quick. Truck 5-1,
The
can
train
you
was successfully
rescue?
evacuated.
I need my
persons have
engines
received
over
medical
here, which I should have. All right, they're not even close.
The
Okay,
area
engine
was
5-2.
successfully
There you
cordoned
go.
off.
Can you extinguish the fire? Let's jump back over here.
The
Whoa.
accident must be recorded by the police.
All right, let's investigate.
The
Injured
person
person.
requires immediate medical attention.
All right, traffic accident
A
involving.
car and a truck have collided.
Tell you
at
what,
a
give
road
me an
intersection.
MVC.
There are injured people who need to be rescued and treated.
Um,
Hall of Fame Avenue.
why are we pulling rescue 6-2 for that?
The accident site has been successfully cleared and is now being looked after by railway staff.
All right, not a problem.
The injured person has
Let's-
received medical treatment.
Person
The
search,
fire has been successfully
rescue of
extinguished.
persons. I don't know. I think they can do that. All right, I think we're good here for now. Let's jump down here. We've got units. Tell you what, can I have a sprinter real quick? And then we've got other units responding. We've got units responding from base 3, just because...
No one was found in the building.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Rescue of persons. We'll get that going. Alright, traffic accident. Let's do some reconnaissance.
The passengers rescued from the plane
Secure
have
the
sustained
accident
serious
scene.
injuries, requiring medical attention.
Alright, don't worry. We've got... What
Diesel
can
and
you
oil are
do?
leaking from the truck.
Reconnaissance, I guess. Oh boy. Alright, hold on. Let's assess the damage. Injured person. Injured person. Let's jump back
The
over
damage was
here.
documented.
I have no engines over here. Engine 4-1. I mean, I feel like you should have probably made your way this way.
The witnesses must be questioned about the circumstances of the accident.
Alright, let's do some
injured have received medical treatment.
reconnaissance. Reconnaissance. Question witnesses. I probably should have had them bind the fuel.
The driver of the car is trapped and must be freed from the vehicle using a cutter and a spreader.
Okay, not a problem.
The
We'll
witness
have
statements
engine
were
4-1 take care of that, or... Alright, now we can do that here. And then we
The
should...
leaking fuel has been successfully removed.
Sprinter 3-1. I mean, yeah, you were coming from far. And then we'll have a fire drill, so whenever we clear this call, we'll reassign. Engine... Okay, there we go. Injured
The person is
person.
seriously injured and needs to be treated by an
4-1, can you head
emergency
over
doctor.
here for me, please? And then we'll clear up this really quickly. Let's see, can they just cut right over? Yeah, perfect.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
Beautiful. All right, we'll do this. And then, okay, 20 more points. 204. We can expand the area of operation, but we can't afford to, like, do anything else. Shoot. Okay. This is what we'll do. Next episode, we'll start with expanding the area, if I remember, obviously. And then by the end of next episode, we should have enough points to get more bases and more vehicles and all that fun stuff. So, let me know what you think down below, what our strategy should be for next episode. But other than that, thank you for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye.